New Transportation, Unit 2, Lesson 5B. New Jerseyans looked for ways to improve land and water routes throughout the state. They built bridges across the Raritan, Passaic, and Hackensack rivers. In 1801, New Jersey's first turnpike connected Morristown with what is now the city of Elizabeth. A turnpike is a road that costs money to use and a toll is collected. Canals. By the end of the 1830s, New Jersey had 2 canals. A canal is a man-made waterway built to allow the passage of boats. The Morris Canal provided a water route between the Upper Delaware River and the Hudson River. The Delaware and Raritan Canal linked Trenton and New Brunswick. Boats on the canals carried coal to New Jersey's northern factories. Boats also transported goods and iron ore to Philadelphia and New York City. Railroads. In the 1820s, John Stevens built a steam-powered train. He ran the train on a track on his property in Hoboken. Stevens was excited. He knew railroads would completely change transportation in the United States. By the early 1830s, the Camden and Amboy Railroad was running between the towns of Camden and Perth Amboy. It now took hours instead of days for people to travel between New York City and Philadelphia. Within 30 years, New Jersey had more than 500 miles of railroad tracks. Growth of cities. With faster and easier transportation, more goods could be shipped from New Jersey. New factories opened near railroads and canals. As a result, cities such as Newark and Paterson became centers for manufacturing. As cities grew, immigrants from Europe sought jobs in New Jersey. An immigrant is a person who comes from another place to live in a country. Many immigrants worked building factories, railroads, and canals in New Jersey. As the cities became crowded, people moved into towns in the country. By 1830, there were more than 320,000 people living in New Jersey.